currently cleaning house, out with the old and with the new, manifesting a new wardrobe, inshallah. I have no idea how this is gonna look. I have contractual obligations, clothes to wear, posts to do, bills that have to be paid, and showing up the best I can. First of all, hi. So I'm currently cleaning house, out with the old and with the new, manifest.
Alright, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Salutation to all the brothers and a few sisters out there. Onto this like foreigners from the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Shalom in Hebrew, which means peace. Honestly, I didn't know. I just saw this. I didn't know what to name it. I don't know what scripture I'm going to give. I'm just going to go with the Spirit. And if you don't know who this woman is, I would say Google it, but you don't have to Google it. She's a straight up whore. She's one of those thirst trap women that put up business out on blast, open her legs to every possible Tom, Dick, and Harry, and she didn't get the results that she wanted. Her claim of fame is getting with a former basketball player. She was talented as a soccer player, something like that. And she modeled and all this other stuff. She got a plethora of evidence. But the thing about her, she is a representation of the modern women of today. She tried to be accountable for her acts. Alright? So, yeah, she got, was this PJ something, some basketball player, got pregnant by him, then dumped him, wanted to be a single mother.
Did you know if you grab a First of all,
she wanted to play the role of the baby mama that get the guy to pay his child support, the whole full 9 yard. Then said that she don't need him and yada yada yada. Then when she reached a certain age, she flipped the script and she was being more submissive and trying to change her image and all this other stuff, and people wasn't falling for it because she was blatant, belligerent with her acts prior to, and people wasn't feeling her. So as always, just like a typical woman, she got to change her identity. She has to change her hair color. She has to change everything so that way she can get a fresh start and nobody can say anything about her past. And that's what we're seeing right now. So she's trying to hide it under another religion. Alright? Matter of fact, I won't even say another religion. She's just trying to hide in another. She's just trying to hide. Now, she's not trying to hide that much because she's posting these things up and people finding it out. For those that know, just like that porn star. She's from the Middle East. I don't know her name. I've seen her before, but she trying to change her heart. A lot of porn stars, all of a sudden, as they get older, after they got ran through and did all the stuff that they did, they want the world to look at them differently. So what they trying to do, trying to erase that negative image that they once had. But you can't change that. Alright? You can't change that at all. A couple of scriptures, matter of fact. You can't change that at all. It's going to stick by because all you lying to yourselves. All you women out there, the old cliche women would do, they will F around in one city, their hood, being well known as the one that everybody ran through, go to another city and try to get a fresh start and do the same thing all over there. Then she's holding it down because whatever sucker that she got, I'm being real, whatever sucker she found, don't know her past, is gonna take her in, not knowing that she was the biggest whore in this city or that town and that. All right, but all they doing is harming their own selves. Real quick, Jeremiah 3:1. It says, they say, if a man put away his wife, and she go from him, become another man's, shall he return unto her again? Shall not that land be greatly polluted? Now, we call women Eve because when you look up the Hebrew word for Eve, I believe it's kawam, which means farm, right? What a farm is where you cultivate and you plant your seed in. So a husbandman will get land. He will break the ground, right? Find a good piece of land. That's why land was always a very important thing. You find a good piece of land. Once you find your good piece of land, you cultivate it. You build. You find a place where you're gonna build your home, and you break the ground. Once you break the ground, you take seed and you put the seed in the ground. So you expect fruit. But the idea is that that land is yours, which is your first time being in that land. So just like you have to break the ground that goes with women. When you find, scripture says, he who will find a wife, let me get that real quick. I haven't read this in a while. Ecclesiasticus, should be the 40th chapter, but you know what? No. Sirach. Yep, 36 and 24. It says, matter of fact, let me go up a little bit. And this is a tall tale for every last one young man out there. Watch these women. These women are not for your benefit. The modern day woman is poison. She's evil. Alright? It says, I started 21. Sirach 36:21. A woman will receive every man, yet is one daughter better than another. The beauty of a woman cheereth the countenance and a man loveth nothing better. If there be kindness, meekness, and comfort in her tongue, then is not her husband like another man. For he that getteth a wife begotten of possession, and a help like unto himself, and a pillar of rest. So when you get with a woman, you take her virginity, that is a piece of you. You a piece of her, she's a piece of you. Paul states that. Alright? Your bodies don't belong to yourselves no more. But the modern day woman is open season. Right? It says, verse 25, where no hedge is, there the possession is spoiled, and he that have no wife will wander up and down mourning. So when there's no hedge, your possession becomes spoiled when there's no protection. So now these women out there doing whatever they feel like it. Sirach 25 and 16, I believe. It says, Sirach 25 and 16. I'd rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman. Right? Why would he make that statement? Because the lion, the dragon, kill you and eat you. Your life is over. Boom. But this one, she's going to keep you alive and torture you. Alright? So he said, I'd rather be a good, clean death than to deal with that. It says, the wickedness of a woman changeth her face and darkeneth her countenance like a sackcloth. Her husband shall sit among his neighbors, and when he heareth it shall sigh bitterly, because she's an evil bitch. And that's what you have. You have the modern day woman today, like Amber Rose, another one. This woman go out there and get a tattoo on her head, created a whole movement, which you know is funny to buy. This whole thing is about empowering, not even empowering, it's to destroy what they call the nuclear family. That's the whole premise. Young girls are highly influenced by these old hags that was going to lead them down to a path of wickedness. That's what the scripture tells you, says that the aged women to teach the younger women. So now today, the younger women are following other younger women, and it's a cycle of stupidity because they don't know what they're doing. They have no idea how to keep anything. Okay, they swear up and down it's just by their looks. So when their looks run out, they go hide somewhere else, go a different town, go find another religion. You always find them in a church, single mothers, right? No husband, looking like a slut at the churches, hoping to snatch up some sucker to take away her problems, or just be out there in the streets. Verse 19: all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman, and that she's a prime example. She had no problem putting her business out there, got her legs wide open. She even gave this guy, Charleston White, a lap dance. She was drunk. She was just out of it. Now she think she's like, who are you fooling? She's fooling herself. All right. She was just better off just disappearing. But nope. She have to be in the limelight to show the world she's making a change. So all these little things that they do, from the abortions, destroying their child's life for their self-satisfaction. All right, just to continuously whoring. It says, let a portion of a sinner fall upon her. So a lot of you men that get caught up in these traps, you deserve it because you are a sack of shit. All right, you're a sack of shit. It says, as the climbing up of a sandy way is the feet of the aged, so is a wife full of words to a quiet man. Stumble not at the beauty of a woman. And she had the spin. She had Deion Sanders, had his class of football players, soon to be NFL stars, tell her how she trapped them up, how they hunt down. No, yes, it's a good lesson, but they're young men. They full of cum. They just want a piece of that. All right, and she's just sitting there preying upon these young men. All right, they always talk about how men be preying on women. Women do the same fucking thing. I seen a picture of a young 16-year-old kid dealing with a 25-year-old woman. A young guy that's a young rapper But if it was the roles reversed, that guy would be a pedo. He's sick. This, that, to the third. We live in a sick society. To stumble not into the beauty of a woman, and desire her not for pleasure. All right. So you're not supposed to desire these women for pleasure because what? That's all they have. This, and we live in a society. Matter of fact, let me get that real quick. Like I said, I didn't know what was gonna bring out. Let's just go with the spirit. But these particular scriptures always got to come out because that's the time we're in. 1 Timothy's, I believe it's 4. Nope, 5 and 6. It says, "But she that liveth pleasure is dead while she liveth." And that's what these women try to do. They're trying to find that glory back. Okay? They men age like wine, women age like milk. And that's not a good compliment. Alright? But a lot of these women out here, they're named pleasure tour. You know, and once their pleasure tours run out, when the cash flow is not coming in, men not hollering, then they wanna be chameleons. All right, this is why Scripture says in what should I quote it? In Proverbs. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I had it. Wrong word. Proverbs 31 and 3. It says, "Give not thy strength unto women, nor the ways to that which destroyeth kings." And what is our ultimate strength? Our time. Yeah, it is what's your balls, but it's really your time. Your time, your energy, not to give to women. Period. Like the scripture says, "She that is my enemy," because they are enemies. Time is something that real men take very important. All right, and what she wants out of all things, she's want your time. She want to live in this pleasure, this Disneyland fantasy world where the knight in shining armor is gonna come and take her out of her problems, so she could go back to Pleasureville. When she can't get that, then she revert to hiding herself, and that's what this woman is doing. She's hiding. She's trying to hide publicly, and she's showing the world like, "Oh, I changed. Look at me. I'm holding it down," type shit. But she's just fooling herself. Sorry, it doesn't work like that. You know, you're just fooling yourself. You harm yourself. So this is a tall tale, and like they say in the street, they say out there in the world, the wall is undefeated. All right, the wall is undefeated. That's why the scripture says, going back to 1 Timothy 5 and 6, "But she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she live." That's crazy. All right, that's crazy. It says, going back to this real quick, I'm gonna just jump down. 24. "Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. Give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad. If she go not as thou wouldest have her, cut her off from thy flesh, and give her a bill of divorce, and let her go." This is why a lot of these women have no hedge, because a lot of these men let them go. All right, they're leftovers. They're leftover women. Nobody wants to deal with that. Only in America, where now, majority of men out here, celebrities, they deal with leftover women. But spirit is spirit of the Lord is wrapping up. A lot of these men realizing these women ain't ish. Okay, you can hide all you want. And that's one more thing. One more, and that's an embodiment of Israel. Matter of fact, let me see if I can just type it in. I know I'm thinking of it, but oh, it was right there. Oh, wow. Back to Jeremiah 3:1. It says, "They say, if a man put away his wife, and shall go from him, become another man, shall he return unto her again? Shall not that land be greatly polluted? But thou hast played the harlot with many lovers, yet return to me, saith the Lord." So our people are known for playing the harlot. All right, and even the women of our nation is playing that fully. That's what it says in, matter of fact, we'll get that. I'm trying to make this long, like Amos. Is it Amos? 7:17 says, "Therefore, thus saith the Lord, thy wife shall be a harlot in the city, and thy sons and daughters shall fall by the sword." And when it comes down to it, the modern day woman, out of all women, the most over-sexualized, most disrespected, the most unwanted woman for marriage to settle with is the nation of Israel's women, mainly the head tribe, the Judite women, which we call them by their modern day term, the black woman. The black woman is the most undesirable woman on the face of the earth. Why? Because she plays the harlot. She plays the harlot so well. Alright? And all this, going back to this scallywag over here, all she's doing is trying to entrap somebody. I didn't even get to read the comments. She better not try the foolishness in an actual Muslim country. Yeah, because they take things extremely serious. Alright? Different rules, different regulations. You see, in Christianity, you can get away with damn near anything. But the other religion, they don't play that shit. The shit that she plays, she be put to death for that. It says, changing clothes does not change a person. And that's the whole point. Scriptures talk about as you wipe away your looking glass and seeing the rust, basically seeing the same person. There's one in Proverbs. It's a good one too. But if you look at a river and you see yourself, at the end of the day, you just same piece of shit. You know. It says anything for attention. Brittany, you playing the wrong game now. Stones to break bones. It says they always found God after being the biggest 304 on the planet. Facts. Change your wardrobe doesn't change your body count. Hey man, it says PJ Washington, that's the guy, should have filed for custody now. It says when you stop committing wicked acts, you do not go online and announce to the world the end. That because it's all attention. People could read right through that madness. It says treating religion like an accessory, but that's what everybody does. every kneeling ain't praying. Oh wow, she's still obviously unstoppable. She now for the sand dudes. They don't respect that. That's why black women go to Dubai. You get defecated on, they don't respect you. You know, y'all play the harlot, and then at the end of the day, y'all expect people to respect you. It don't work like that. All right, it doesn't work like that. Playing the wrong game ain't no reset button. So hey, they said it enough. I brought out what I can through the spirit. That being said, shalom to the elected nations of shalom.